Hello, everybody. It's Vincent. The reason for this screenshot video is because when you look at my other videos on my YouTube channel about Wayne Hogan and my sister and my family, all the just god awful stuff you could do to somebody, and I'm proving my point, and I'm trying to get Wayne Hogan arrested and thrown in jail for many, many charges, like Donald Trump. And I also say that I'm supporting Donald Trump now because I saw a really good interview and he makes so much sense. And I mentioned how these arrests for the insurrection and all the people involved and my predictions. Now, my predictions is like, okay, you're not going to have an October trial, okay? Because they're doing everything to stop him from being president, but this is the government, like my brother-in-law Wayne Hogan, trying to do the same to me. Just jail him. We don't want him as president, so we're gonna jail him. Wayne doesn't want me around because I'm speaking the truth, so they're gonna jail me. So I go in one video, which you'll see about this Georgia prosecutor. Listen, nothing against too many women, but women are pretty much fucked up. And she comes out there and showcases herself. Well, we're going to give him a bomb. We're going to take his picture, the whole arrest thing. But the thing is, people, the stupidity of the South, okay? Like this prosecutor. Now, I just saw this, even though it's 7 days ago. It's an hour and change, okay?
And 18 other co-defendants are charged with racketeering and...
So when Patty and Wayne get brought up on charges, the rest of my family should be involved too because they're part of it. So like this debacle here, which I'm going to listen to because I'm still up at 3:30 in the morning. So we're looking at, I don't know, 48 hours. I got maybe 6 hours of sleep. But you can't sleep when you know after 20 years that you're finally getting to put it out there. Because what I'm doing now is what I did before. And when you look at the other videos, you'll see that he orchestrated everything to have me arrested. Why? Because I'm doing this. Well, guess what? They're busted because they paid off everybody and they paid me off. And I have all the records. It's all there. Just look at every video. When I first started, it started that way, and now it's starting to gel. When you see everything that I say and what happens with me, coincidences, blessings, and all that, I don't ask for it, it's there. So whatever's doing that, saying, okay, Benny, you talked about the prosecutor, but I didn't know there was a whole, whatever they do here. I can't think that well. What do they call it?
A number of other charges. There you can see Judge McAfee approaching the bench.
Motions. So I'm going to listen to it. And then I'm going to learn a lot. Because I want to see this piece of garbage prosecutor that showboats and showcases herself. Because she's going to go a step above and beyond the government. Okay? It's all backfiring. Do you understand why? Well, listen. When you got Wayne Hogan and the city of Jacksonville and you got just me fighting them, that's one thing. But when you got all these lawyers that know the law and they're being included, they know a lot and they're going to fight it the hardest and the best they can. And they're doing everything they know possible in their taught ways to fight this because of the injustice, constitutional rights, amendment rights, you name it. Like, mine were stripped because Wayne Hogan says this and that, do it, just like this prosecutor. Okay? So I'm glad I seen this, and I'm just making this quick screenshot. So when I watch it, or even listen to it, because I don't need to watch it, maybe I'll lay down, try to go to sleep. But it's very hard when you see everything. You'll go, man, this guy's right on the money. This guy's really cool. This guy does a lot for the city of Jacksonville and animals. The regular Joes that need help. And when you look at some of my videos, you'll see what I do, okay, for free. You're talking something that nobody can go near. Everybody gives them these stupid suggestions and this and that. No. You're talking $500 to $900 to fix up Sub-Zero.
Sitting down.
No, I give her free advice, and I'm gonna go over there and fix it for maybe a couple $100. Do you understand? I'll show you what I do for you to really appreciate me. So then, when you do appreciate me and you see my intelligence and what I know and my opinions and my views, you'll agree, I think. Now, I'm gonna finish up by saying, I was a Trump follower, but then, I kind of stopped and stuck with Biden. But now it's getting out of hand with the system we got or the government or who's ever doing all that crap. It's just got to stop. Trump was doing all right. Look at this, look at now. Look at this border crossing. But people, as much as I know everything, it seems like they were trying to keep it a secret. And I'll tell you what the secret is. Mexico. Okay? You look at Mexico, and you look at what's going on there as far as cartel, murders, kidnappings, right? This is something that I was so amazed, and I thought I knew it all when it comes to shit like that. Mexico you can't buy a gun in Mexico. Do you believe that? There's one gun shop and it's on a military base. Every last gun, everybody that was murdered, everything that has to do with any type of heinous crimes and any crimes that has to do with guns, they all came from the United States. Then I saw a special on how to get them over, where they're coming from. They followed everything because they followed the sales of the guns when they get the guns, okay? And then they learned that every last gun, millions of them, came from the United States. And what happens when they come from the United States? All that killings, all that stuff that happens in Mexico, everything is because of the guns that come from America. Why was that a secret? Why didn't I know that? Come on. How many people know that? Okay? I never heard nothing about it till I heard that. I'm going, come on, I know more about news than anybody. So if there's anybody out there that knew that Mexico does not have gun shops and you can't get a gun in Mexico, do you understand? But yet they got so many guns and they're killing people. And you imagine if they didn't get any guns out of the United States? None of that would be happening. None of that mayhem, murders, money, this and that, and drugs and this and that. Everything that happens with that cartel in Mexico that gets drugs over here so they can kill more people, all right? So, I think what the government, being local governments, state governments, county governments, I don't care. It's falling apart. This country. Then you're going to publicly do that where everybody sees it and it's out there. This is public opinion, you understand? You're pissing people off. Pissing me off. And I want Trump to be president. He has to be president. Much as there's nobody else. You understand? So I'm going to watch this and see what they say. And I'll remember this shit. And then let me see how I feel after I listen to it at least. Okay?
There. Sorry, I'm working let me try to get us some audio inside the courtroom.
BSE 188-947.
So let's go ahead and listen in.
Mr.
That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to listen in right now, and I'm going to use everything I can here. I'll write it down. That will help with my case. You will find out that Wayne Hogan should and will go to jail. Patty, too. Listen, They're so connected with the city. I proved my point. When they did the most heinous things that you can do to a relative that's totally innocent, just using his First Amendment rights like this, and use your judges, friends. Wayne knows everybody in the government of Jacksonville, Duval County, and he's buddies with the mayors, not Donna Deegan. She's going to be notified. I had proof of all this. I posted it online, tell him how corrupt he is, and listen, when they put me in jail, it was so illegal that there's going to be a wide open investigation. The Florida bar's been notified. I did a Florida bar pre-complaint video for them to see. Because I'm not threatening anybody. I don't want to say Florida bar, you're being looked at. If you do anything to stick up for this guy when there's so much evidence against him, and if you just let him slide, then you're paid off. Because in the Florida bar complaint, phone call, you listen to that bitch with her defensive lies, okay? Oh, we take it to a higher standard. You got the worst lawyers in Florida. I've never come across one good lawyer. First of all, they're liars beyond belief. And all they want your money. Okay? It's sickening. You understand? What they're doing to me, it's like what they're doing to these people. Okay? You could say whatever you want. Where'd you get this fucking evidence, right? Yeah. The evidence you got is because it's on TV, because they're being filmed while they're doing it. And it happens a lot, like with the police. Don't you get it? You got body cameras. Why are they got body cameras? You can't trust them. And now they got body cameras. Hey, listen, you got a body camera. You're going to do something illegal. You're going to go to jail for the rest of your life. But they do it anyway. What stupidity is that? It'd be like, listen, when I drive, if you got in Florida, I got two vehicles, a truck and an HHR, and they're both really nice. I paid less than $500 for both 6 months. Both. This here is just like, this happens because what I'm going through, I need as much, not evidence, but comparison to prove my case. Do you understand? So, I will let you know how this turned out. I'm sick, man. Listen, they're killing me. And this is Atlanta News First. Good. I'm going to subscribe. Because they got that woman, she needs to be fired. Simple as that. Boy, listen. When Trump becomes president and Danny's got a little bit more power, whatever his power is as far as pardons and everything, well, he's going to do it. Then he's going to continue with this wall. And see, you got to understand. Okay, he was trying to build a wall. That's fine. Then now, of course, he's not president. They don't give a fuck. Let them all come in, right? So we got problems, right? Problems everywhere because of what? Illegal immigrants. Illegal immigrants. Don't call them illegal immigrants. Just call them immigrants. Because even though they're illegal, they're allowing them in and they're giving them status. What kind of illegal shit is that, motherfuckers? Right? So what happens? The governor of Texas puts those buoy wired shit in the frickin' river, and the federal government is fighting the governor of Texas, but the governor's not giving up. Good. Because if that's what you're going to do, and you don't care about these border states, you see how many people are crossing? They showed hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of people in a row. They come a long fucking way, man. And when I saw where they come from and how they get to the United States, it's a long way. They're trying to leave these countries because of the mayhem and the deaths and the slaughters. But it's the guns that come from the United States of America. Do you understand? I didn't know that. So most of all that shit that happens, South America, Mexico, all because of the United States. And it's getting worse. And then you got New York governor, right? Texas governor, Nevada. You're shitting on those people like you shit on me. Okay? So hopefully, I kind of see the future, hopefully. My predictions are pretty true. But I'm hoping for the best here, that we get these motions going, and maybe October. Come on! You want to put all 18 in one fucking court? Fucking kangaroo court! I'd like to see the prosecutor, that stupid ass bitch. Oh, I wonder if she's sleeping well. But when you're evil, like Wayne Hogan and my sister Patricia Hogan and the rest of the family, except for Gary. Sorry, Gary, I didn't mean it. I think my brother's dead, and they wouldn't let me know. Why? Because you'll see. You'll just go look at the other videos. You'll see what they're doing and their lies. They lie so bad. They should go. They should be fucking shot. A firing squad. Because I don't even think they know how to tell the truth. Do you understand? And Wayne Hogan's a lying, personal injury liar. And you got to see some of my videos. I say, hey, want a tobacco, sell it. I said, listen, I'm not a lawyer and I can win it. Because we know cigarettes are bad. Any jury's going to know that. You don't even have to do anything. You say, this shit's killing everybody. Guilty. See? But no. In the billions of dollars that were distributed between the lawyers. Now, Wayne Hogan is going to win this tobacco settlement with other lawyers. And they're recovering money for what? The state of Florida. You understand? So Wayne got money for state of Florida. So state of Florida, especially Duval County, is Wayne's buddy. But when the settlement comes, boy, they were fighting like cats and dogs for this shit. But do you think they care about the people? Like when I showed American Greed and these lawyers that just for fen, these people are suffering, sick and everything, and they took 80% of the money, and they flaunted it. Well, guess what? They're in fucking jail. Oops. Come on, don't do that. You understand, people? You understand where I'm coming from?
Rubman, have you received express permission from your client to waive his presence?